need to be more selfish. You're letting those that depend on you down by not being selfish enough. Are you confused? Well, soon you won't be. If you actually knew how things worked, you would focus much more on yourself. You would be much more selfish, and that would help you accomplish all that you want. To make this super clear, let's get into understanding why exactly being selfish is better for not only you, but for the world. And then lay out the 4 actionable tips that will help you be more selfish in the right way. With the last tip being a secret one that the founders of the largest companies in the world swear by as a key reason for their success. Let's get it. Okay, so why is being selfish better for you and the world? Number 1, naturally, you are selfish. Being selfish has an unfortunate stigma attached to it. We automatically think that being selfish is a bad thing. Well, with most things in life, there's some wisdom to be had from contrarian thinking. Being selfish is a very natural thing that is essential to your survival, growth, and impact to the world. Eating food, sleeping, resting, learning, growing, these are all selfish things. If you were not selfish, you would be stuck. You would not strive for anything. It's coded into us to be selfish. So it's foolish to fight against this natural drive. It's wise to think past society's stigma and embrace selfishness as a core principle to the quality of your life, including your positive impact to the world. Number 2, being selfless too early doesn't help as much. What if you were purely selfless right now? You followed society's themes and you went full charitable and giving. I'm sure you would be able to impact some lives. Your time and energy would be felt. But your contribution would be limited by the capabilities, assets, influence that you have been able to gather so far. Selflessness is an admirable trait, exhibiting much heart and character. But reality is that if you don't exercise selfishness, you won't be growing your potential impact to the world. To illustrate this point, let's imagine a few different scenarios. First, let's imagine you were raising chickens, and you started with 1 chicken. If you were selfless from the start, you would give away the few eggs that came from that 1 chicken. You would be able to help someone out 1 egg per day. You'd have a big heart. You would be identified as selfless, but your impact would be 1 egg per day. Now, let's think about the selfish alternative. You would take that 1 chicken, and you wouldn't give those eggs away. You would rather raise chicks, and those chicks would turn into chickens. You would delay giving away any eggs to focus on growing your farm so that it is able to produce much more eggs to help much more people. So focusing on growth and not helping anyone else but yourself eventually will get you to the point where you are able to drive larger impact to others and the world. Number 3, giving when you have more to give. The more you focus on yourself, the more capabilities, assets, and influence you will have. The more you'll be able to impact the world positively. A healthy way to think about it is like this. Every time you make a selfish decision, focused on your own growth and your own development, it's like pouring water and spreading fertilizer onto the tree of your life. And the larger your life tree grows. Every time you make a selfless decision, a branch is cut off to be used to help someone else. The more you grow your life tree, the larger and more bountiful the tree's limbs and fruits will be. That you can help more people in bigger ways. So worry about giving when you have plenty to give. For the time being, focus on being selfish and building up that potential energy. Okay, now let's get into tips and tricks on how to be more selfish the right way. Number 1, change your mindset. This concept comes up a lot in our channel because it's such a powerful and useful one. You should think about yourself as another person that you take care of, almost like an out-of-body experience, where you have to imagine that you are viewing yourself from a third-person point of view. Make decisions and plans for yourself as if you were making it for another person. Grow that person. Who is you? Feed that person. Protect that person from spending their potential too early. Build up that person's capabilities, assets, influence. It's as if you were playing a video game and your sole focus was to keep leveling up this character so that it can defeat bigger and badder bosses. Same exact thinking here. An interesting thing happens when you're able to utilize this perspective. You start exercising your selfless muscle on yourself. This way, you feel less strange about making more selfish decisions because you start viewing the situation as you optimizing for this other character, which is actually you. Hope I haven't lost you here. A big shift occurs when you view yourself like another entity that needs your care and management. It's a big life unlock that you'll hear about throughout this channel. Number 2, have delayed selflessness. Do you feel guilty at the thought of being more selfish? Is it eating away at you? Okay, here's the thing. It's not like you are abandoning your selfless nature. It's actually quite the opposite. You are asking those in need to wait because you are going to come back being more powerful, that you'll be able to handle more with less effort. It's the concept of delayed gratification. You delay the smaller reward now so that you can enjoy the larger reward later. And in this case, it's the world enjoying your larger potential later by suffering the short-term pains now. And it's usually not even suffering any short-term pains because many of the short-term problems will be solved in other ways. It may feel like you have to swoop in and save people, but the reality is you don't really have to. People are very versatile. Things will get figured out. So all in all, it's better that you focus on your own self and not get distracted. You all remember that study where little children were presented with a marshmallow and were given a choice? Eat that marshmallow now or wait a few moments and get 2 marshmallows. Yeah, this is the same thing. Resist the marshmallow, team. There's a ton more marshmallows with your name on it if you just think about things in the right way. Chickens, trees, marshmallows. All of these fantastic analogies. I love it. Number 3, focus on your capabilities and potential. You'll have to be laser focused on what you want to develop. What assets do you want to accumulate? What capabilities do you want to grow? What kind of influence do you want to nurture? You have to get very intentional on the kind of development you want to work on. There are many videos in this channel that speak about identifying your goals, shaping your vision, being clear on what transformation you want. The gist of it is become very clear what you want. Write it down, then take the micro steps that will get you there. These are all very selfish things because they will be focused on working on you and working on your wealth. For example, some assets that you could have as targets. You want a stock portfolio that pays you dividends of $10,000 a month. You want cash flowing rental properties that generate more than $20,000 of net cash flow per month. You want your own business that your time is not tied to, that generates more than $40,000 a month. Be super specific, write it down, put it where you see it all the time, become laser focused. An example for capabilities would be, you want to learn how to create digital content that your community loves to enjoy on YouTube. You want to learn how to refurbish old furniture so that you can resell it and also make content about it. You want to learn how to buy and turn around small businesses so you can profit from them and create an online course for others to learn from you. Again, be super specific, be very intentional. The more specific and clear your goals are, the more automatically you will drive yourself towards them. Number 4, say no more than you say yes. The last, yet most important tip for you to be more selfish is that you are going to have to say no to a lot more things. Requests for your valuable time will come in from all directions. That's just life. And you have to build up the muscle that says no to most requests, so you can focus your time and energy on what is beneficial to you. Time is precious, and there's not a lot of it, so don't be so freely giving of it to others. We protect our money with our lives, but we give away our time and attention so easily. It's astonishing. Just say no. It will feel weird at first. You're probably used to saying yes and taking on more than you should, but it's extremely important you exercise this no muscle. To drive the point home, here are some quotes from some credible voices. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Warren Buffett. It's only by saying no that you can concentrate on the things that are really important. Steve Jobs. Focusing isn't just about saying yes, it's also about saying no to other ideas, even if they are tempting or potentially profitable. Jeff Bezos. So all around, lots of benefits to building the no muscle, especially clearing way for you to focus on your own self.